Alright guys, today we're going to go over the air squat, but first we're going to do a little short warm-up, full body warm-up to get your body warmed. This is very similar to the Chris Spieler warm-up, who's made famous, one of the CrossFitters. So how you do it first, get your feet, go wide, outside your shoulder width. Bring your hands above head, drive your chest and hips forward, a little arch in the back, and then go down to your right side. Hang out there for a couple seconds. Alright, move to the middle. You're just going to hang out there for a little bit, really stretch those hamstrings out. Really stretch, and then move over to your left side. There you go. You're going to feel that hamstring really pull right there as well. And then bring the shoulder up back to the starting point. Right there. One more back bend right there. Go back down to that right side again. Yep. It's alright. It's alright, guys. Right there, yeah. Hang out there for a second. Alright, come to the middle. There you go, really stretch. Stay back on those heels, don't come forward on the toes. Alright, and over to the left side. Hold it there. And then back up. There you go, guys. Good, good. Alright, one more back bend. Now back down to the left side. Alright, we're going to hang out there. Stay on those heels. You want to make sure you're staying the balls and the heels of your feet. Move to the middle. Remember to stay back, stretch those hamstrings, and then move to the right. And back up. Alright. Real stretch. Stretch that lower back bend, and then to the left side. There you go. Reach down. Move to the middle. Over to the right. And then back up. Alright, shake it out a little bit, guys. Alright, I'm going to go over the air squat for you. We'll start from your toes all the way up to where your head position is. Then I'll have y'all do some, and we'll get going from there. Alright, so first off, your setup, where your feet are. You want your feet, a good general rule of thumb is going to be shoulder width apart. I like to, based on your hip mobility and flexibility in your hips, I like to turn my toes out roughly about 30 degrees or so. And as you go down, you want to make sure you stay back in the heels. You don't want to come forward on your toes because I'll put more pressure into your kneecap, and we definitely don't want that. So basically, as you go down, stay back in your heels, and you want your knees tracking out. Where your knees pushing out, don't have your knees going in because that can damage your kneecap as well. Knees tracking out over the toes, and you want your knees going back over your toes, over your pinky toes. And when you're down here in the squat, you want your hip crease below your kneecap is a full squat position. Here you should be able to wiggle your toes, so that's kind of the rule of thumb. If you're back in your heels, then you're able to wiggle your toes a little bit. And then stand fully up. And here you want those hips fully open, so it's kind of a little hip movement there, hip forward, hip thrust. That way, your hips are fully open, and that's a full rep there. As you go back down, wherever your eyes are looking, that's where your head's going to go. So if you're looking straight down, as you go down, it's going to force your chest towards the ground, and it can cause you to come forward on your toes. So I like to pick a spot kind of out in front, keep my head neutralized, core tight. You definitely want to keep that core tight. I use my hands to come up, kind of as a little balancing, and they're kind of a mental trigger for me to look up straight ahead and you want to definitely keep core, chest upright. So as I go down here, I'm not coming forward here and kicking my butt back. I am being flat down here. Hip crease is below my kneecap here. Don't hang out down here. This is a lazy squat. We don't want that. You want to be actively engaged, so still up. Knees are tracking out still. I'm looking straight up. Here we're going to kind of look for a little crinkle in the shirt. That'll tell me your back is flat. Don't round your back because that can do some damage to your lower lumbar spine. So there, and then fully stand up. So what I have y'all do, just do about 10 reps of those, and I'll give you little cues here and there. So just knock out 10 reps of that air squat. Go ahead. There you go. There you go. Stay back on your heels. Good. There you go. You don't have to leave your hands up the whole time. You can bring them back down. And as you go down, use kind of that. There you go. Good. Good, Mark. Good. All right, Jenny. There you go. There you go. Make sure you want to stay outside on the heels of your feet here. outer part of your foot and not the inner, so that way that knee pushes out. There you go. Good, 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 good. You want to keep that back flat. Keep your core tight. Try to get a little deeper, Jenny. That's good. There you go, guys. Good, good, good. Good, y'all got it. All right, well, there you go. That's the air squat.